Hi, I'm Mike Kucharski, Assistant Sports Information Director, joined by TJ Lundeen, the Pacer Times Sports Editor, and we're here to take you for your look inside Pacer Athletics.
Start off the week with women's tennis. They're currently 44th in the country, and they're 5-2, 2-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. And we currently have the Peach Belt Conference Women's Tennis Player of the Week in Shauna Williams. She was 3-0 in singles on the week, so very good week individually. And we have Giovanna Ramos, who's 5-1 at number 2 singles. And then we have our number 2 and number 3 doubles teams are both 5-2. The team has won 4 straight matches before falling to Clayton State February 17th, and their next matches will be February 21st versus North Greenville at 3:30 p.m., and then a Peach Belt Conference match on February 23rd versus North Georgia at 3. Both of those are at home, so come out and check out the women's tennis team.
While you're out, you can also see the men's tennis team, who's currently ranked number 35 nationally, and they're 2-1 thus far. Kevin Zarath is currently ranked number 26 nationally in singles competition, and he and Patrick Steibinger are 2-1 at the number 1 doubles slot. So the next match is February 21st against North Greenville at 3:30 p.m., and the next scheduled match after that is against North Georgia in Peach Belt Conference action for February 23rd. And these will both be at home, so come out to the Pacer Tennis Complex to see some action.
All right, move on to the golf team. They're currently ranked 3rd nationally, and they just finished playing at the Wexford Plantation Intercollegiate. And that was a field of Division I and Division II teams. They finished 9th out of 18 teams there, and all 5 players finished in the top 70 at the tournament, including Matt Aiken, who earned his 9th career top 10 by shooting a 1 over par 217 to finish 6th.
That was very good. And also finishing in the top 50 were J.P. Solis and Drew McElveen. JP was tied for 37th, and Drew finished tied for 41st. You can next see the Pacers in action at the Richard Rendelman Invitational, which is hosted by Catawba in Salisbury, North Carolina, on March 4th and 5th. Let's move on to softball. The Pacers softball team is currently 3-3 as of a February 18th sweep of the King Tornado on the road. They're also matching up in a doubleheader at Erskine on February 20th. Tell us a little about the team.
Really, the pitching is leading the way for the softball team. India Cornegay leads the Peach Belt Conference with a 0.33 earned run average, and freshman Taylor Morgan is 3rd in the conference with a 0.89 ERA, so both doing very well. They're also both in the top 10 in strikeouts in the conference. And offensively, Sarah Montai, another freshman, is leading the team with a 4.12 batting average, which is good for 9th in the conference. You can next see the Pacers at J.H. Satcher Field for doubleheaders against Brevard on February 24th, and then for the first Peach Belt Conference doubleheader will be against North Georgia on February 26th. Both of those will start at 2 p.m.
All right, so let's move on to baseball. The baseball team is currently 8-1 as they've won all 3 series thus far in the season, sweeping against Lincoln Memorial and Shepherd, and their only loss came to currently nationally ranked Carson Newman, who is number 29. So far, they've been led by the pitching staff, especially the starters of Ryan Molesky, Derek Beasley, and Wyatt Brown. Molesky's only given up 1 earned run in 3 starts, and both Beasley and Brown have 2 wins thus far. Wyatt Brown's also yet to surrender a run on the season, and he's 9th in the Peach Belt in strikeouts. Also, from the pitching staff, Taylor Grover is currently leading the Peach Belt in saves with 3.
All right, and offensively, they've been led by Ben Donath, Bryce Bauer, and Bill Gerstenslager, who are all hitting above 400. Donath and Bauer are in the top 10 in the Peach Belt Conference in batting average. And Bauer has 9 RBI, which leads the team. Gerstenslager has 5 doubles and has also scored 9 runs, so offensively doing pretty well for the team. And head coach Kenny Thomas is currently 5 wins away from reaching the 1,000 career win plateau. So that's something to look forward to in the near future.
Definitely.
The Pacers are opening the Peach Belt Conference portion of their schedule at home against Francis Marion. on February 22nd at 4 p.m. And they'll have a doubleheader February 23rd at 1 p.m. at the Bird. So come out and check out the nationally 6th ranked Pacers.
Let's move on to a little basketball. The women's basketball team is currently 19-4. They're 12-4 in Peach Belt Conference play, which is good for first in the East Division. They remain nationally ranked at number 16, as they most recently defeated Lander at homecoming 47-44 to snap a 2-game losing streak.
All right, and over the week, Portia Martins led the team offensively with 14.5 points and 7 rebounds. And against Lander, she had 16 points and 7 rebounds. Brittany Hill is still second in the nation in assists per game, and Daniela Torilo is currently third in the nation in 3-point field goals made per game, and she's scoring an even 15 points a game, good for 7th in the Peach Belt Conference. And the next time you can see the women at home will be February 23rd when Armstrong Atlantic State comes to town. And the last time these two teams matched up, Armstrong took that game in overtime, so it'll be a little bit of revenge coming here to the Convocation Center. And then we'll see Augusta State come to town on February 27th. And both of those games start at 5:30 p.m. and they will be in the Convocation Center.
Look forward to a good crowd for both of those games.
Moving on to men's basketball, they're currently 17-6 on the season, 13-3 in the Peach Belt. And that's good for first in the East and also first overall in the Peach Belt Conference with just 3 regular season games left.
So they're playing very well right now, and led by Raymond Nelson, who's now the program all-time assist leader to go along with the other accolades he's earned this far this year. He's also currently 3rd in the nation in assists per game at 6.8. Ron Zimmerman is still leading the nation in 3-point field goals made per game, and he made a career-high 8 against Flagler on February 14th on the road. Inside, we've got Paul Larson scoring 12.9 points a game, and he's 3rd in the Peach Belt in rebounding with just over 9 at 9.1 a game. As far as a balanced scoring attack, we also see Santuan Butler and Jesse Seilern averaging double-figure scoring per game, and the team is scoring 83.9 points a game, which is good for 12th in the nation. They also next face Armstrong on February 23rd, trying to avenge their only loss in the last 9 games. We'll be looking for a whiteout from all the Pacer faithful, so make sure you wear your white Pacer Athletics t-shirts. And then they host rival Augusta State on February 27th in the final home regular season game of the year. All right, so thanks for watching this episode of Inside Pacer Athletics here on the Pacer Sports Network.
Check out pacersports.com for all your Pacer athletic needs.